Hey y'all, and welcome to the video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for joining me today to see my 7 looks 1 palette on the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow palette. This is the holiday release for 2020, and I say it is a fantastic palette if I do say so myself. I've already filmed all 7 looks. This is kind of the bonus 7th look. I was gonna just do 6 looks 1 palette like I did with my Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette, but I have several other videos that I need to film, so I said why not, let's just complete the makeup and do an extra look on both eyes so I can have, you know, I can use the palette on my eyes again and then film the rest of the day with this gorgeous eyeshadow look on, which I do have to say is so pretty, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the swatches on this palette as well as the 7 looks that I created. And then when I am done showing you all the looks, I'm going to give you my final thoughts, my feedback on the palette, because I did take some notes. I do have some notes for sure that you guys need to be aware of, but other than that, I think this is actually a solid palette. So if you've clicked on this video because you are interested in seeing looks, because you want to buy the palette, which I think this palette is $46 or $49. Let me look it up really quick. Yes, this retails for $49, and I have to say I think it's actually worth every penny. Now, when I reviewed the Urban Decay Stone Vibe palette the other day, I said it's not worth the money, wait for a sale. This one, I would say, you know what, go out and buy it. It is very versatile. You can create so many different looks with it, and I think blending is so easy. I am non-professional when it comes to eyeshadow. I kind of suck at it. It's kind of one of those things that if you're even a beginner at eyeshadow, somehow whatever you put on your lid kind of just blends perfectly and you come out with a really nice look. So stay tuned to for my looks. You're gonna really like them. Really quick, I want to show you the actual palette before we get into the swatches and into the eyeshadow looks. This is what the packaging looks like. Super pretty, and I have to say I've been seeing people review and compare this to the Gingerbread Spice and Extra Spice palette, and I have to say I did a couple of looks with the Gingerbread Extra Spice palette. I'll have it linked below if you want to see that. I thought that the shades were basically the same, but they're not. They're absolutely not. They are a little bit different than the other shades, and I have to say this is a pretty unique palette. When I initially saw photos of this online, I was like, no way, this palette looks like every other Too Faced palette, but when you see it in person, it's absolutely its own palette. Like, it really is. It's a solid palette too, and I have to say it's supposed to smell like pumpkin spice, like a warm spice. I have to say it smells like a sweet palette, like their palettes usually smell, but if you like move your nose around the shades, you start to smell that spice, so it's like a sweet warm spice. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the swatches. I'm so excited, and then the eyeshadow looks, you're gonna love them. They're so beautiful. So if you are into these types of videos, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. It would mean so much to me, especially because I have noticed in my analytics that over half of my viewers are not even subscribed. So if you're already a viewer, if you would do me the honor and click the subscribe button, it really would melt my heart. And let's go ahead and get into the video.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence, and the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. Be my night sky.
Okay, before we get into the eyeshadow looks, I want to talk about the swatches really quick. So the shades Ginger Spice, Cocoa Drizzle, and You Spicy, if you notice, they did swatch chalky and patchy, but don't you worry, they weren't like that when I used the shades at all on my eyes, which you will see. They did seem a little patchy on the eye, just like the swatches initially, but when you started to blend, they started to work very well. So I didn't have any problems with that on the actual lid versus the swatches. So I just wanted you guys to know that. And then the shades Warm and Cozy and Spice of Life, they did swatch the very first time chalky and patchy, just like those other shades did, but the second time that I swatched it, it went on and felt just like the mattes did the first swatch. So those two I just had to do a little bit more work with, and I have to say Warm and Cozy and Spice of My Life are probably my favorite darker shades in this palette. I used them several times in the looks, you will see. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the eyeshadow looks.
I see your blue, there is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time, I can't find the point where our two paths align. Right, you're the night sky, I'm trying to see your stars, but I've always feared the dark. Now I see violet, I can feel your silence. You always feel so far when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. Be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. Be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky.
You and I come together like we can change the weather tonight. All these bills I can know. I was really hoping hard. Why don't you and I come together like we can change the weather tonight. I'm as blue as the ocean. You're as blue as the open sky. All these bills I can know. I was really hoping hard. Why don't you and I come together like we can change the weather tonight.
inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
When it hurts like this, climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have keep you awake? Would you keep eating a bottle, lie in bed and pour a drink of me? And let your friends think you're developing a problem, but we're happier than it could be. And if there wasn't always something dragging us down.
Okay, you guys, final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette. What do you guys think of it? Let me know your comments down below. What did you think about the looks? Which look was your favorite? Are you planning on picking this up? Are you going to wait for a sale? Because I'm sure not long after this is going to go on sale, because the Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette went on sale relatively quick, and it was in TJ Maxx within like the first, 3 months that it was released for like 25 bucks. So if you want to wait to get your hands on this palette for it to go on sale, I say wait. But if you have to get it now, it's actually worth the $49, I have to say. So now that you have seen all 7 looks that I created, let's go over some final thoughts here. So I did write some notes down. So the first look that I did, I had Fallout with the glitter with the PSL and Chill shade, but I wiped it away and it was super easy. It came out in chunks, and when I wiped it away, there was no glitter. Now with the second look, You Spicy was kind of patchy initially, but once I started to blend, it started to work out really well, and it was kind of doing like the patchy thing in my hooded eye area of my crease, but that happens a lot with all sorts of shades. Because I have hooded eyes, it kind of starts to separate, but once I started to really blend it, it started to kind of like, or when I added more and blended, it like started to stick into my crease. It's something that I had to deal with any kind of shadow, honestly, that is a darker shade, but all the colors did blend really fast and really easy. Like, I really enjoyed this palette. Like, I really did. Like, a beginner would enjoy this palette because it doesn't matter what you throw on your eyes. It just kind of all goes together and blends like really well. Like, the blending was phenomenal. I was really happy about the blending, and you know me, I suck at eyeshadow, and I think I did really well with the looks. Like, just the blending, everything blended nice. Okay, so the third look, there was a little bit of glitter fallout with the Falling For You shade, and then the fourth look, a bit of glitter fallout with Oh My Gourd. Oh, I did write this down. Some shades like You Spicy and Spice of Life, kind of patchy, but with some blending, look better like the second swatch. I think I said that. Yeah, I said that already in the beginning of the video after my swatches. Those 2 shades did get a little patchy, but when you started to blend and add more color, it was fine. Fallout with look number 6 with the shade Want a Piece of Me, and there was some fallout with look number 7 with the shade Fall Vibes. So basically the only fallout that I saw in this palette the entire time were with the glitter shades. Crisp did not have any fallout that I could see, and I didn't write it down, but pretty much all of these shades here with the glitter in them had some fallout, but the fallout in Fall Vibes, I would have to say, was the worst out of all of them, and PSL and Chill. I think those had the, no, it was You Want a Piece of Me. It was You Want a Piece of Me and Fall Vibes. Those had the most fallout of glitter on my face, but just take some tape, do this, and get it off, and you will be peachy keen. So that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below. You know I love to hear them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!